you believe that St. Mackle floated from Ireland to the Isle of Man in a coracle? And if so, how did he end up on this side of the island?
The westerly wind would have brought him to about here, and the current would have brought him round the south of the island.
How do you know that?
Because the lighthouse keeper told us.
Do you believe, though, that he landed at Mackle Head?
No, because I think he landed round at Portmore, because Mackle Head looks much too steep for Mackle to clamber up with his shackles on.
I'm full of saintly sayings and fishy facts. Bye, St. Mary's!
Bye!
Hey, a pair of kippers. Time to wake up and sort out the facts!
Really?
Ooh, hey, George! What do you give a deaf kipper?
Oh, no.
A herringate!
No, that was not this week's deliberate mistake. It was yet again one of Shylock's awful jokes. Pencils and paper ready? Because George's deliberate mistake is coming up any time now. Oh, plenty of evidence about St. Mackle. A lot of places named after him, and even a book written about him.
And it is possible that he did make the journey from Scotland to the Isle of Man in a coracle.
But George agrees with the super sleuths. He couldn't have climbed up Muckled Head with his hands shackled.
And he doesn't believe in the legend of the well either, I'm afraid.
But he thinks the meeting with Calindrius could have been true. There would have been a monastery there at the time Mackle is supposed to have arrived on the island.
He doesn't believe in the key inside the fish story either. Too fishy to be true.
Now, is that a fact or just a red herring?
Oh, come on, George. Give us a three-legged beast. Yeah. Mackle was a villain. Mackle was a thief. Mackle thought he tricked St. Patrick. There he came to grief.
Patrick rumbled Mackle, foiled his evil plan, chained his hands and sent him sailing to the Isle of Man.
Mackle sailed the ocean for several hungry days. He said, if I see land again, I'll mend my evil ways.
When he landed on Manx Beach, he was wiser, but much thinner. He met a monk who said to him, hello, come home to dinner.
Mackle said, I'd love some grub, but if I might explain, don't think me rude, but I can't eat food with my hands locked up in chains.
Don't fret, said the monk. God'll find a way. If he wants you to eat, you'll see.
When he served up the fish, there in the dish was Mackle's handcuff key, and that's magic.
Is that a fact?
How much of that story do you really believe?
And did you spot this week's deliberate mistake? See you next week. Bye.
Goodbye.
Is that a fact? Is that a fact? Is that a fact of history? Is that a fact? Is that a fact? Or is it myth and mystery? Is that a fact? Is that a fact? Is that a fact of history? Is that a fact? Is that